Hello, today my group and I will explain about topic 1 soil investigation, site clearing and earthwork. My name is Akmal Daniel bin Nurain and my group mate is Angizia, Dakshaini, Damia Bahira and Alice Penny Ajmain.
Today I would like to present about the introduction about the topic that we have chosen, that is soil investigation, earthwork and site clearing. So let's see, what is soil investigation. Soil investigation must be undertaken to determine the bearing capacity of soil, its settlement rate and the position of the water table. As we know, the bearing capacity is the key for the soil stability. If the higher bearing capacity, the soil stability also higher. One of the easiest methods is to dig trial pits and visual inspections carry out, then samples with minimum disturbance are collected for subsequent laboratory testing. Where possible, drilling should be undertaken, that is bore, as this enables one to obtain disturbed sample from which settlement rate and bearing capacity may be obtained. After that, site clearing. Site clearance is a process of removing waste as a way of making sure that an area is free from hazardous material and any other obstacles or huge mess as part of preparing the area for construction or demolition project. Demolition means demolition the existing building or bushes, trees or other than that, other vegetation. So for the earthwork are the engineering works carried out in land with granular soils, for example, the movement of earth by means of excavation and filling, compaction, and sloping. Foundation engineering comes under the heading of earthworks and includes all work concerning the subsoil. In addition to the actual construction works, this includes the design and calculation which are based on soil mechanics.
Method and application. Social investigation is the inspection of the site and study of topography to get proper information about the soil and groundwater condition. So the method of soil investigation is first open excavation, second boring method, and subsurface sounding. The test that used in subsurface sounding is tender penetration test and cone penetration test. Next is site clearing. Site clearing is essentially going back to the drawing board. The method of the site clearing is clearing by hand and clearing with dozer. And then earthwork. The process whereby the surface of the earth is excavated and transported to and compacted at another location. So the scope of earthwork is first site clearing, second cutting and excavation. So there are 8 types of excavation used in construction. The 8 types is topsoil excavation, rock excavation, mud excavation, and earth excavation, where this is the excavation by material. And then cut and fill excavation, trench excavation, basement excavation, and dredging is the excavation by purpose. And then the third one, transport and moving, compaction, and lastly, slope.
We'll continue the presentation with the procedures of soil investigation, site clearing, and also the earthwork. For the soil investigation, it involves with 5 phases. First is test study, second preliminary resources, third is detailed soil exploration, fourth is laboratory test, and fifth is the report writing. For the site clearing, we'll start with the setting out and mark the correct location, then we'll produce a record of the conditions, then we'll take out a topographic survey, and we will identify and mark clearly the trees to be felled. Then we will remove all the marked tree, bushes, vegetation, stump, and also the roots. Then we will construct temporary road for the access of the vehicles. Then we will remove the unstable and hazardous materials. Then we will backfill. At last, we will maintain the surface in a clean, tidy, and stable conditions. So for the earthwork, we are starting with the site clearing, such as demolition of the existing building, grabbing out the bushes and tree. Then we will remove the topsoil to the reduced level. Then second step is excavation, and here I was showing 3 excavations normally done in the construction site. First is the excavation of the foundation. We are first setting out survey, then we will do the survey for the ground level and topsoil. Then we will do the excavation. Then we will do the dressing of the loose soil. following with the construction dewatering well. Then we will marking the boundaries of the buildings and provide the protection bunds and the drains. Second is the excavation of the drainage. We will first marking of the alignment tool. Then we will going for the digging and excavation. Then we will excavate the slope for the safety of the workers. At last, we will measure the depth with water level bubble gauge. Third is the excavation of bulkhead, and here we will setting out and provide a shoring. Then we will do the leveling. Then only we will excavate to the design depth. Then we will provide the hidden drain and connect to the sump to pump out the excess rainwater. So the third step of the earthwork is transport and moving. At here, all the excavated material will be transported by the trucks. The last step is compaction, is to reduce the soil permeability and also increase the bearing capacity of the soil.
New technology in construction. First, screw driving sounding test or STS in soil investigation. STS test is an improved version of Swedish weight sounding used for soil characterization, also known as soil classification test. STS performed in conjunction with other soil tests such as a borehole drilling or cone penetration test. Next is drone in site clearing. Usually, there are few use of drone that can be highlighted in site clearing activities. First, we have mapping to determine indicate places that might be needed to be cleaned, especially for a new site. Next is inspection to investigate part of the site that would be unsafe or difficult for a person to reach and aware with current situation. Last but not least, we can use drone to monitor site clearance progress and spot any possible incidents in our site. Next, high-impact energy dynamic compaction in earthwork. This technology used in earthwork to prepare the ground for the construction, especially for road and foundation for building and structure. It used a heavy compaction tools that are dropped from a height onto the ground, creating a denser and more stable soil structure. We can conclude that there are few importance of technology in construction, such as safety, efficiency, reduce risk of errors, get a more accurate and precise data, also to reduce the time and cost of our project.
The next topic is respond and comply with construction method by adapting current and new and improved technologies. Firstly, the difference between old and new method is time, system, and labor. The time is they have different time duration which reduce time to delay, and the system is new method is more systematic than old method which is the more suitable nowadays, and labor use can be reduced by machinery and save more in financially. Then we go to soil investigation. The old method use open excavation, boring method, and subsurface soil founding. Then the new method using screw driving sounding tests were used to help in order to avoid future catastrophic disaster or significant damage. Soil analysis is essentially during the construction phase, and the difference is between time and cost. The benefit for this method is to prevent unsettlement and error analysis. Then we go to site clearing. All method and new method does not have difference. But we use drone to find to get the difference with time and cost. We can use so many variable and get more information using drone. Then earthwork, we use the difference is between compaction. We use all method use three roller, smooth drum, vibrator, roller, vibrator, tamping roller, bulldozer. But new technology use high impact energy dynamic compaction, which is cost for time and cost, and the benefit is more void in soil can be reduced. The conclusion for this project is geotechnical investigation is an important part of soil testing at construction site. Site clearing is the process of starting over with a clean site, and complete evaluation must be done before a site can be carried out. This will help to take into account a variety of factors such as trees and the state of the ground, and choose the most effective strategies. Earthwork are done to areas that may be utilized for residence, business, and leisure for both foundation and construction building. Construction workers are able to take on more challenging and tasks while also increasing productivity. Technology has improved worker productivity and made building sites safer. According to the Confederation of Building Industrial CBI, CIB, is a global organization representing over 100,000 construction companies around the world.